So, morning, Christmas morning. Welcome to Manic fishing. Well, this flat calm day, it's not a flat calm day, but it don't matter, it's all good. I'm out fishing, that's what I wanted to do, so hopefully. So I've steamed out, I've stopped I'm about 20, just over 20 mile out. I'm going to hit a wreck, I'm pretty used to. One of them, they're either going to be on this one or they're not. Now, if one thing's not working, try another, you know. This, I can't seem to, the wind's too strong at the minute, it keeps pushing me everywhere, so what I'm going to do is go down with a traditional, because the wind is battering me at the minute, so this will cover more ground and hopefully we'll catch something. I'm down with one of Grant's lures today that he kindly gave me, Grant Strict. Let's try it out. So just giving it 20 winds, showing a few down there. Yeah, I can see them on the back edge here. But what I'll do is once I locate them, then I'm going to switch. I'm going to switch to the slow pitch. It's just the wind's beating me at the minute, battering me. So it's the same old thing, Manic fishing. Find the fish. Just moving up and down this wreck slightly. Yeah, nice. Thank God for that. Oh, that feels nice. Oh, good. Thank God for that. I'm trying not to lose it because I want to try and film it, but that felt nice. Not kicking massively now, but that's a pollock. Just gets your confidence back up, mate. Honestly, I've been smashed. Now, I don't want to lose it, but that's the first one. Great. Not massive, but it'll do. At the end of the day, it's a fish on the deck. That's what we wanted. Oh, thank God for that. Thank God for that. So good morning and welcome back to Manic Fishing. Well, as you can see where I am, I had a bit of problems on Christmas Day when I got out to this wreck quite far off the second separation zone. I had an issue with my batteries, and what it was, after an inspection, I had a loose terminal, and I'll be honest with you, it sort of rocked my world a little bit to start with, so I decided to come back in, and on the way back in, when I got to an area which is called Billy's Banks, which is on the right in the middle of the shipping lanes, I had a bit of a clanking going on in the engines, and the engine stopped right in the middle of the shipping lanes. I tried to turn it back over again, but it was unresponsive, and then I did a pan call to Solent Coast Guard, and they sent the RNLI Eastbourne out to me, which I'm truly grateful for. They came out, obviously it was Christmas Day, so a lot of the volunteers were at home, you know, probably having their Christmas dinner. I'm truly sorry for that, but at the end of the day, you know, I was in a bit of trouble there, and I needed to be moved, so they come out, which I'm very grateful for. They came out and they towed me back into Sovereign Harbour, and this is where I am at the minute. I'm on the hammerhead here. I'm just waiting for, there's the marina boat over there, so I've been up to the office today, and they're going to move me round to the hoist bay, and then I'm going to have to go in. My good friend Gaza Hurst came over and had a quick look at the engine, and obviously without taking everything off, we did turn the engine over, and I'm hoping that it's only either a clutch bearing or a universal joint or something that's gone. But to cut a story short, the boat needs to come out of the water, the leg needs to come off, and Nathan, my mechanic, is going to hopefully inspect it, and you know, hopefully it's not going to be too much money, but it is what it is. You know what boats means, break out another 1,000. But unfortunately, in one respect, at least it's gone now, rather than when the you know, when I do my trip down to Weymouth. The boat was due to come out in March the 25th anyway, to have the toilet fitted and the leg serviced and everything else. So anyway, they're just getting in their boat now. I think they're going to come round alongside me. We'll move round to the hoist bay, and then hopefully on Monday morning Jill's going to get it out and we'll get it in the yard and we'll have a look, and then we'll do a little video on exactly what the problem is, and hopefully getting it fixed without costing me thousands and thousands of pounds. But it is what it is. As I said, truly grateful to the lifeguard station for you know, for all their work and hard work. I've been over there twice now to put a donation in, and they're not in. So if I can't see them, I think they're in on Sunday. They do training on Sunday, so I'll pop in there then. If not, I'll pop down to my local RNLI in Hastings. There's a shop there, so they're always in. But they're just coming round now, so hopefully we'll get moved.
Steering, if I could.
Yep.
And if you could go to starboard for us. You're going to get it there now. Yeah, just turn it that way. A little bit of a kick, a little bit of a kick. Let it come round. Let it come round. Okay? Yeah, that's fine. That's lovely.
Right, so I'm back by the hoist bay now. Thanks very much to Sovereign Harbour for moving me around. So I'm going to go and get my lead, plug my batteries in, get the dogs, and the next step will be on Monday morning, getting it into the hoist and round into the yard and do some inspections. So I'd just like to share this with you because I'm no, you know, I'm not perfect in any way, but I managed to make a pan call, but there was a couple of little mistakes or errors that I made. I mean, it was no real drama because they got my coordinates in the end, but when it came to doing, they asked me for the position and I said it was north. I said 50.152 or 50.17.152. In reality, I think I should have said 50.17 decimal 179 minutes or whatever. But at the end of the day, I did do a radio course because I had to do one for the Sea Angling Classic, but there's a couple of things I need to read up on. Fortunately, I'm as I said, I'm reasonably experienced with it, and I have got I had a bit of a weak signal with my radio, so I need to do some checks on that, possibly get a better aerial. I mean, obviously they did hear me. I have got, let me show you here. So I always carry a spare handheld that I use. I used to use it on Lady Margaret out on the helm, just going in and out the locks, but I have got a spare handheld. Also, I have got my fast find, my personal location beacon. So if all else failed, I could have put that up. As I said, it wasn't a super danger. I wasn't sinking or anything, but at the end of the day, I was in the middle of the shipping lanes, and it was it could have been dangerous. A lot of those big tankers and that, sometimes they're on autopilot, they're not always watching or whatever. Maybe they don't hear the alarms, but at the end of the day, I tried to do the best that I could do. So yeah, I'm going to have another read up on that. I don't think I definitely know I wasn't the best in my radio class when I did the license, but yeah, there was a few things, a few little rookie errors, but at the end of the day, the gratitude to the RNLI is fantastic. And I looked at their post and I had quite a lot of good feedback on that. Yeah, anyway, look, thanks for watching Manic Fishing. sorry it wasn't the rip-roaring Pollock festa that I imagined it would be. As I said, once I had the initial issue when I got out there, I had an initial issue with my batteries and it was a loose connection. When I got that sorted, my head sort of dropped a little bit, and I decided to come in and you know, what's the chances of twice breaking down? The first one, at least I managed to get it sorted, but I'm just praying and hoping. So I've had my friend look at it, and it may just be a universal joint or a bearing, or could be a clutch pack, until my my super highly qualified technician comes down, Nathan, as soon as possible, please, Nath. No, he's going to come down, hopefully. He comes out on Monday the 30th, so I'm hoping he'll be in there at some point in that week and whip the leg off and have a look. But look, thanks for watching Manic Fishing, and I just want to show you this side of it. I wasn't going to do a video, and then a few people said to me, look, you need to put this up because people need to know, you know, if you do get in danger, don't panic. That's the main thing. I didn't panic whatsoever, even though there were ships there. What I did is I got onto the lifeguard, probably didn't do the pan call correctly, but at the end of the day there was communication there and they understood. So I need to just do a little bit of reading up. Obviously I've got some trips planned, I'm going to Weymouth and this, that and the other, so I'll make sure I've got everything in order for them. But you know, just make sure you've got backups. You know, if my batteries had gone down and my radio hadn't worked, I've got my handheld, and then obviously I've got my personal location beacon that I could have flied up. And obviously I've got my offshore pack of flares, but you know, touch wood, everything went well. Me and the doctor got back safe. Look, have a wonderful new year, and hopefully I think probably the next couple of videos will be of getting this back in order, and back on the water, and then getting ready for Weymouth. But thanks for watching Manic Fishing. Have a wonderful day.